What I'm doing this week is looking at gospel music, and I'm trying to make a gospel arrangement of a song. It's like a modern Christian song, How Great Is Our God. And this is a song that I've played, Chris Tomlin, I believe. And this is a song that I played in our church band. All right, this is a shout out to my old bandmates. I love you. And what else am I supposed to say? And what I'm trying to do is to add some gospel chords to this, and I'll be adding some 2-5-1s to the chord progression, which is fairly simple. If we look at the progression, it basically starts on, in the key that I've played it in, is How Great Is Our God. Da, 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 da. Da, da. So going to E minor, da, da, da. C to the D. So let's take a look at the first couple of chords in this, where I go from G, I'm going to the E minor. Now the reharmonization technique I'm using is adding a 2-5-1, where you take the destination chord and then you play, as if you're in that key, you play the 2 chord and the 5 chord before you play the 1. So if we look at the E minor chord, the 2 chord will be the F sharp, and then it will go to B before it goes to E minor. Now I'm not adding just the straight chords there. I'm making this into a little bit more interesting. I'm adding it's actually an 11 chord. So I'm going, and then I'm adding a sharp 9 chord. In that chord we've got the first, third, 7, I've got a sharp 9 there, and here is a 6. So it's already a 7th, we're adding a 6 to it, becomes a 13th. So it's a B, a sharp 9, 13 chord. And then I'm adding this, I'm putting this chord in there, which is actually, you've got the 9 chord. So this is an E minor 9. So going up to the next chord we have is a C. So we're heading toward that C. So a 2-5-1 to that would be C, D, and then G. So C, D, and then to the C. So there, what I'm playing is I'm playing that minor 7 shape, adding a 9 on the top, and then I'm turning this into. So I'm kind of going to so here is a G13 chord, because you've got the 7 and the 6 there. And then I'm adding one more, which is, here we got the G7, adding this on top, which is a sharp 5. Before going back to, nicely into that. So that is not just a straight C. There I'm using a C9 chord. I'm adding that 9th on the top. That's up to the C chord. The next chord is the D, and all I'm doing there is I'm just adding a suspension and then putting the 7th in, which is the dominant chord to go back to the G. Then at the end of this, I'm adding a diminished 7, which, if you look at this chord, the chord I just played before, which is a D7. If you you make that D sharp, that chord leads nicely back into the G. So those are the chords that I'm using. If you want to get the sheet for this with the tab, click on the link below and go to the website. And if you like this, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And stay tuned and look forward to seeing you soon.